Well, we're just about ready to go back to Australia, and this will be the first time that I will have flown the Renegade, the Peruvian Renegade. In that time, we suffered a little bit of a mishap on one of the first few days I was here, and somebody had a bit of a prop strike on landing, and a subsequent excursion from the runway. Well, we had a little bit of a mishap this afternoon. I think it started with a bit of a heavy landing and quickly deteriorated after that. Maybe a prop strike, we're not sure. And of course, no propeller, no more power, although all three blades are broken, but they're intact, so I don't know. But yeah, no power, no more go anywhere. So it was pretty fortunate to put it down here. We still had maybe 100 or 150 metres to go. That was clear. So we ended up collapsing this left undercarriage. Well, actually, yeah, both sides of the undercarriage, but particularly the left-hand side. This left-hand wingtip contacted the ground, damaged the leading edge, which has been repaired now and repainted, new fabric where it was required. Go around the front, new propeller. This is a Whirlwind propeller. From all accounts, it's absolutely excellent. It's a bit of a scimitar shape. I bought it years ago as a sort of as a spare. I bought two, and the other one was not a Whirlwind, it was something else, the one that broke. This spinner is new. The spinner came with the prop all those years ago. But no, it's been rebuilt. The wheel fairings are on there now, which most of the videos you see won't have the wheel fairings fitted. Albert fitted those up, and of course the aeroplane looks bloody fantastic with the wheel fairings on. I've had a reasonably good look around the aeroplane to do the pre-flight. I still have to check it if it needs some fuel. I probably will have to put fuel in it. I've burped the engine. If you're not familiar with the operation of a 912, it uses bypass around the piston rings to pressurise the sump, and then it has a connection from the sump back to the oil tank, and that pressure pushes the oil from the sump back into the oil tank. And all you do is you slowly wind it over, wind it through a few blades. The air escaping past the piston rings is pressurising the sump right now, and when it gets sufficient pressure, it'll push whatever oil's in the sump up into the tank and make that gurgle. The tank lives down in that hole. That's the oil tank right there. This is the cap for it. So we can reach in. Here's a dipstick, and the oil level's virtually right up to the top of the dipstick. The tricky part's, oh my goodness, the tricky part's getting it back in the hole again. That went in pretty smartly. Put the cap back on, and so we're full of oil. That's a good thing. Just do up these fasteners on the oil door. Normally I'd use my Swissy for this, but I'm flying tomorrow. My Swiss Army knife is packed away already. Wonderful. Just a 4-foot long screwdriver will do just as good. There we go. And like I say, I've already had a good walk around, but I need to climb up and check the oil level, the fuel level. But yeah, doesn't it look beautiful? Absolutely smart as. Really smart. Oh, Kangarito needs to come off the pitot tube. He's there to stop things building a nest in there when I'm not around. There's Victor out there. Looks like a reasonable day for it. There's a little bit of breeze, but that's okay for what I want to do. All right, I've checked the fuel. The right-hand tank is full. It's 26 litres, so that's all I'm going to use today. I haven't put any fuel in the left-hand tank. The left-hand tank actually weeps a little bit of fuel, so I don't usually use it because it just rips the paint off. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can. Oh, there you go. No, still can't see it very well, but yeah, it rips the paint off. It doesn't. If I was ferrying the aeroplane somewhere, then no worries. I'd fill both tanks up and just use fuel out of the left-hand tank first. Run it virtually dry. But yeah, on a daily basis, I don't use it at all. There's no need to. I've got 26 litres, which is whatever it is, 6 gallons or something, and that's enough. That's enough to do, your 20 minutes or half an hour or so, and still have oodles of reserve. So it's just not necessary. But the aeroplane's, as far as I'm concerned, the aeroplane's ready to go. I'll wheel it out and start it up, and we'll look at going for a fly. You'll see me fly without a helmet. Oh, maybe you see me fly without a headset as well if I can't find one. Let's have a lukey luke. Well, this feels good. Back at home. Let's get it fired up and see how we go. About 250 feet, I think that'll do us anyway. And the power happening. You really need to put this fly dat. You need to turn it on before you do anything else, because it takes a little while to warm up. I don't know if you can see that. It's just what version the software is, which is probably about 150 years old, I guess. But no, it'll take a little while to find itself. And once it does, I'll start it up. Throttle. Yeah, there we go. Well, that wasn't too bad. I don't want to persist, but yeah, it was good fun.